Hi, I'm attorney Brent Sibley.
I'm attorney Matt Dolman.
Thank you for coming to our website today. The reason that you're on this page is most likely because you've been in a car crash and you want more information about the spine pain that you're feeling right now. We've put this page together specifically with most commonly asked questions about spine injuries and spine pain that people deal with after car crashes. So take a minute and listen to this video so I'll explain to you what this page can help you with. The first part of understanding what happened in a car crash case is understanding what whiplash is and a strain or sprain injury. Generally speaking, a whiplash or a sprain injury is when a car hits another car and the person inside is forced to go in one direction immediately and then they snap back in another direction. The human spine was not designed for this type of activity, and that is the mechanism of injury that causes the types of injuries.
Called an acceleration-deceleration injury if you're accelerating and decelerating.
Right. You quickly go in one direction and then you snap back. So that's the whiplash effect. The two most common types of injuries that occur in a car crash case to the spine are discogenic or disc injuries and facet joint injuries. A disc injury is when one of the discs in the back becomes compromised and that causes pain. And a facet joint injury is when the bones in the facet area of the spine get hurt and they cause injury. As a very brief example of a disc versus a facet, this is an example spine here, and these clear portions are the discs. So when you hear a herniated disc or a bulging disc, that's when these get injured. And a facet joint injury would be this portion right here, which is your bones. When that gets injured, that would be a facet joint injury. One of the key things to remember is that if you have degeneration in your discs, it's not necessarily a pre-existing condition. It makes you more vulnerable. So if you have a disc that's a little bit worn down from maybe athletics or just being old age, it might be completely asymptomatic and cause you no pain. But if you then get in a car crash and that disc, which was already a little bit problematic, goes through whiplash, now it may be really, really painful, and that may cause it to have major symptoms.
And remember, physicians treat symptoms, not pathology itself. I mean, it's rare unless you're unless it's an extreme, egregious case. So when the doctors treat symptoms, clients often get caught up in the vernacular of herniations versus disc bulge. A quality lawyer worries about what your symptoms are, how you present with those symptoms, and the correlation with your diagnostic impressions.
Regardless of what your specific injury is from a whiplash case in a car crash, the first order of business is going to be to get you therapy, start loosening everything up and helping you feel better. But shortly thereafter, if the doctors find and the MRIs show certain pathology, the next step is most likely going to be injections. Injections are used for two purposes. One, to provide you relief, but two, it's a diagnostic tool that will help the doctors that are treating you figure out exactly what's going on with your body. So for example, injections can be done directly into the discs. Injections can also be done into the facet joints. And depending on where they do the injections and what kind of relief you get from those injections, the doctors and their team will help figure out exactly what's causing your pain.